Hey guys, Phoenix Productions here, and I know what all you guys are going to be saying. Why are you doing a video on the Stormtrooper skin? It was released last week. Well, I think that a Star Wars X Fortnite event, or maybe something more, maybe even new skins, will be coming out around the same time as Rise of Skywalker because Star Wars is a massive thing, and I don't think one skin would be the entire crossover. Now, something that I didn't mention is that there was actually a Star Destroyer that was over the map. I believe it was the day that the skin came out and the day after, so Thursday and Friday. And it makes sense that Fortnite is doing this around this time because this year at this time it is a really big time for Star Wars fans because the day before the skin was released, The Mandalorian had come out, and also Epic Games put Jedi Fallen Order on their store, so they, I bet, wanted to, make a promotion with that with Fortnite since they knew they would get a lot of money, because Star Wars and Fortnite are two of the biggest things, or some of the biggest things. And then, there's there's Rise of Skywalker coming out in around a month, and that is a big deal in the Star Wars community, Rise of Skywalker. So I'm thinking since Rise of Skywalker is, December 20th, that would be during 14 Days of Fortnite. So what if they actually made a Star Wars LTM? Because if you don't know what 14 Days of Fortnite is, it was like this thing in like around Christmas, like the holidays and stuff, and there was a new LTM every day and there was a new challenge every day. Sorry about that voice crack, like I'm about to die. But anyways, so there's a new challenge and new LTM every single day. So I'm thinking, what if there is like a Star Wars LTM? And something that not a lot of people are covering is that there's also a Rebel Alliance style for fish stick now. So that is this new Chapter 2, Season 1 variant of Fish Stick, or I guess Season 11 Fish Stick, because, there's Season 8 Fish Stick, 9, 10. I don't want to go back to 1. That just seems kind of weird. So I guess I'll say Season 11 Fish Stick. Um, I don't know why I went on a tangent about that, but yeah, there's a new fish stick variant, so I'm thinking this LTM might be like Food Fight, where if you go on one side, you're gonna be a stormtrooper, even if you don't have the skin, and if you go on the other side, you'll kind of whatever skin you have will have like a rebel body, kind of like Tilted Town with the cowboy outfits. So I think that would be really cool for an LTM, especially for Star Wars fans, because Fortnite is a massive game. Like almost everybody plays it or has played it, and same with Star Wars in terms of watching. So I do think that a Star Wars LTM is something that a lot of people like, almost like the endgame LTM, even though like Star Wars characters don't exactly have like the unique like weapons and powers that Endgame that like the Avengers have. So I think that the endgame LTM might end up being a better LTM, but it'll still be really cool if we do get a Star Wars LTM, and I really hope that Epic Games does that for 14 Days of Fortnite this year. Now, me being a Star Wars nerd is like, okay, yeah, since all this stuff is happening in winter, maybe we'll get a snowtrooper style for the stormtrooper, or like another skin. I don't know. That would be really cool. But if this does happen, if the Star Wars crossover with Fortnite does continue, then most likely we are gonna be seeing some new skins. Most likely, like Darth Vader, maybe some Rise of Skywalker characters, maybe Kylo Ren, um, if they did like a full Fallen Order crossover when that came out, it would have been cool to get like some Fallen Order characters. But that is what will be cool. We're talking about what is most likely going to happen. What's most likely going to happen is maybe Darth Vader, Kylo Ren, and a Resistance character. So like Rey or Finn or Poe, something. Um, so yeah, I just as a as a Fortnite fan and a Star Wars nerd, I really hope this happens. out the crossover continues, and it definitely should, as it will be, profitable for Fortnite. Like it honestly would. It might even be more profitable than the Avenger skins, the Star-Lord and Black Widow, which was the most random choice, but I'm not gonna go on a tangent about that. Um, so yeah, honestly, this would be really good for Fortnite and for Star Wars, even though I'm pretty sure Star Wars, like how Endgame ended up having Fortnite in it, for that one scene. I don't think Star Wars could do that if they did a crossover, because that just wouldn't fit. It's a galaxy far, far away. It's not us. So, having Fortnite in Star Wars wouldn't work, but I'm sure, like Borderlands, I think, was it Borderlands 3 or 2? I don't pay attention to that. I want to get it, but yeah, when they had that crossover in Season X, and when they had the Batman crossover in Season X, they literally made entire locations for this and like entire bundles. And yes, those are massive things, but Star Wars is even bigger. So I don't get why those would get, maps and locations and bundles, and Star Wars would get a floating Star Destroyer and a Stormtrooper. Um, Even though Star Wars is one of the biggest things ever. So I just definitely think that there's more from this crossover happening in the future, and I keep on repeating this, but I really hope so as well. So yeah, by the way, this gameplay was before the update. That's why there was like a Halloween store and stuff. This gameplay was when I first got the skin on Friday nights. Yeah, it was Friday night last week. So I hope you enjoy the gameplay. It's actually a pretty good game by Nick and I, or Eggman Blue. But yeah, I'll definitely buy the Star Wars stuff if it comes out. And I'm just gonna go over like more wacky ideas now, because what I was talking about earlier are like actual good ideas that I think Fortnite would actually do. Now I'm just gonna get into like my whack ideas for Fortnite and what they could do. Um, so everyone is dying for like free skins and stuff. What if they did like a challenge set for a snowtrooper skin? And like I know I mentioned a snowtrooper skin earlier, but then that snowtrooper skin could have like a style where it's a galactic marine from episode 3. Yeah, you guys, since you guys that are watching this are probably my Fortnite audience, you guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about. I know way too much about Star Wars. But anyways, yeah, I mean there's nothing else I could really say, um, except what I've said 5 million times, which is that I really hope Fortnite actually does this. Alright, bye guys.